Nicole Fawcett is a volleyball name, so I knew her name, but I didn't know the extent of how good she was.
When she was hired, I made them Google her because I knew most of them didn't know.
And there's Fawcett with another smash.
And another hole in the ground.
One of the setters was like, you must have been like a really shoddy hitter, and I was like, that, no. No one would ever put shoddy and Nicole Fawcett together. I was a big Ohio State fan, obviously, but when I went to Penn State, to me, it was an immediate, like, this is my home.
Nicole Fawcett was the National Freshman of the Year and the National Player of the Year at Penn State. She hit hard. She hit the crap out of the ball.
When I went with Krista Harmato, like, we went in with the attitude that we were going to make the program. Our group was a part of the 109 straight victories and the 111 straight sets. Both were NCAA records. And especially that senior year, we just went in and we held that standard, and we were in people's faces like, this is how you're going to do it. Volleyball just started to not be fun anymore. My last season, I was like, I just want this game over with. It was the stress that I put on myself because I felt like I had to play great. I wasn't really sure what I was wanting to do, but an alumni here of Ohio State is Chelsea Noble. She was like, hey, they're searching for a coach. Like, you need to apply to be an assistant coach.
When I got the job, my sports administrator sent her resume on to me with almost like a wink, like, hey, check this one out. And I pull up the email and it's Nicole Fawcett, and to me, it's a no-brainer.
Yes! Great job, good ball, perfect. When I first came here, it was a little tough to put on the scarlet and gray initially because I'm a Nittany Lion. I love Penn State, love it.
I feel like we didn't really know what to expect, if she would be on our side or their side.
Dude, she's been crushing these short serves. The girls were insistent that I was going to be cheering for Penn State when we were playing them here. And I was like, that's not going to happen. Like, I'm coaching you. Like, I want you to succeed. The spring of 21, the first match against Penn State here at Ohio State.
I wanted to acknowledge that, like, Nicole, this is going to be hard for you to wear Ohio State colors when you're looking over and seeing Russ Rose. And I said, why don't you wear a Penn State sweatshirt? And she goes, there's no way I could do that. I said, why not?
I need them to like laugh because they were stressing because, Penn State's a program.
She walked out of the locker room in a Penn State sweatshirt. We're like, Nicole, turn around and do that again. Like, don't come out here in your Penn State gear, not today. We're like, no.
The girls lost it. They're like, you're a traitor.
And then she took it off. She had Ohio State on underneath, and then we were ready to play.
Point, Buckeyes! They take the third set.
The joke was to just make them laugh, and I mean, it worked. We won in 5.
The Buckeyes have upset Penn State!
What she accomplished at Penn State, 2 national championships, All-American all 4 years, that experience is something that we can bring here. It's not borrow, I want to steal it.
When Nicole was there, they won 2 national championships, and I think we always ask her, like, how did that happen?
A big thing too, when we're like thrown to this donut, we're getting here and we're bringing it down.
We speak the same language on the court.
If we're doing it, it's got to be I'm up and it's a wrist throw down.
Right when I'm going to go tell somebody what I want them to do, she's finding that same person and telling them the same things.
So it's here. If you drop, you're going to get roofed. I think that there's a big disconnect with like coaches telling how to do and the players understanding what that means. Because I think there's times where like, well, they need to figure it out. Well, they do, but like a little help can go a long way with that.
She will have discussions with us as a team, be like, when we did this at Penn State, it was like this. Like, as a team, we need to be this.
I'm seeing we're getting frustrated. So instead of digging in, we quit. I think Jen knew that we had to figure out a way to implement that type of hard work. That's what's going to separate us from being a good team and like middle of the pack to being the top.
She'll bring us in and say, hey, you guys need to fix this. There's something going on. You guys need to figure this out.
Hi, I'm Emily. Last year, at the beginning of the year, we talked about how Nicole had gotten like Big Ten Freshman of the Year and National Freshman of the Year. Nicole was going to pass down the torch to me, and I took the torch and ran with it.
Petraza back to Lundot. Kill for the Buckeyes.
She's going to be a great player. She is a great player, but she really hasn't tapped into how scary she's going to be.
Petraza sets up Lundot.
Emily had a sounding board of, how do I manage all this as a freshman? How do I handle the load? How do I manage the stress?
She's kind of like a big sister to me too. She keeps me laughing, which I'm always better when I'm laughing on the court, and we've figured that out this year. When she tells me like what's open on the court, like in a timeout, I'll go out and do it, and then I'll just look back to her and be like, that was you.
She has the mindset that winners have and the mindset that will take us way further than we even know we can go.